So anytime you guys want to, you guys can look at christmascorner.co. And you can go there and you can see how I'm setting things up. As a matter of fact, there's going to be a couple blog posts on there shortly, so you'll have those to look at and scan through. You'll be able to see up above, up top, I got my website right here. You guys will be able to see how everything, and I'm going to run you through the site real quick on an on-screen recording and everything else. But first, let's start getting into some other stuff that we do need to know about, that we'll be talking about in the on-screen recordings as well. First off is themes. There are many free themes out there, and if you go through some of the free training, James is going to talk a little bit about free themes and things like that. There are also many, much better premium themes. As a matter of fact, as for myself and James, we usually try to stick with things like Genesis themes, wonderful responsive themes. Whenever people start talking about responsive themes, what are responsive themes? Well, guys, you're an affiliate niche marketer. Sometimes people are on the go and they're looking for products and services, or they're sitting around on their lunch break going, man, I just want to go fishing this weekend, but I don't have a fly rod. You look up fly rods and boom, there you are. The thing is that when they're on their mobile, that's what it means by responsive themes, is that it's very mobile friendly, small tablets, things like that. That these themes read up on there and look very nice and are easily accessible on these things, because some themes and a lot of themes out there aren't. They just aren't. When you ring them up, it just looks like a bunch of text, and the thing is that people are visual, and that's something that we'll be talking about too when we get into the content creation part of this whole thing. But I use things like Genesis. There's also Thesis themes. There's a lot of them out there. Rocket themes. Woo themes is one of those big ones for affiliate marketers. Woo themes is a great database of good themes in there that you can purchase. I like Genesis themes because they're just real SEO friendly. Things load fast. Things work really wonderful. When it comes down to the themes too, you want to check and you want to go through and look at the style that it has. Because the thing is that, you know, if you got a theme like Genesis, you can have a smaller sidebar here and a much larger sidebar here, and you can have a footer. And the thing is like I said in the last video, it's not the fact that people are using all these, it's the fact that most affiliate marketers they have no real focus on their ads. It's just AdWords, and they don't really know how to SEO that stuff very well, get those good keywords in there to where everything matches. And that's the one thing that you want to do on these things, is that if you're going to put stuff in your widgets, make sure stuff counts. But here's the deal. Not every widget is going to actually be on advertising. It's not. As a matter of fact, you should have at least a little something that's just kind of like a nice little friendly image that just says about you. You know, eBlogger Pro has it, davidboozer.com. We have some on Online Marketing Mentors. Another thing is actually having some sort of opt-in form. A good opt-in form, guys, I'm telling you what, you got to build up your list, because here's the deal. Do you know that it takes people about 5 to 8 times to visit a site before they even decide to purchase anything? Not kidding, not kidding. As a matter of fact, even on Amazon. My wife, if she purchases something on there, goes and looks at it, goes back and looks at it, goes back and looks at it again. Nowadays, it's more like 3 or 4 times for us, but we've trusted this site. You know, it's Amazon. And the thing is, guys, is that people are going to go back to look at that information again and again and again before they purchase anything. So the thing is that while they're visiting this site, you want to try at some point to get them to opt in. This is part of the lead generation stuff. This is why you should have that. Another thing, guys, is that I think that everybody should have, I call it RP, recent posts, just a little string, maybe 3 strings of recent posts, so that people can sit there and go, wow, there's good value here, there's good content here. If they see something that catches their eye about something that they're looking at on this page already, and they go, oh, well, here's some more, additional information, they can click on it and learn. Guys, I'm telling you what, content is king, content is currency, and I'm going to kick that into your head the whole flipping time we are on these videos, period. I think that should happen. I also think that there should be what we call social proof. Should have a little social proof on here. It could be a little bit of just a little Twitter widget with like three or four tweets on it. You can go out to Facebook, get a Facebook page, which I think is a wonderful idea. Here's one thing though. A lot of people tell you to go out and buy like 1,000 likes or something like that. I believe it's like this. I think you should go to Fiverr and buy 100 likes, just 100 likes to your new Facebook business page. Okay, and we're going to talk a little bit about those too as well in this video series. But here's the deal. I do think that you should go to Fiverr, buy about 100 likes. Don't buy anything more than that because it's going to look way too crazy to Google, to Facebook, and to everything. And you want to make sure that someone who, you know, is on there says, hey, we space this out over, you know, say a week or two where you'll start seeing these people come in. I think that's fine and dandy. It's the only time that I ever do anything like that. I'm going to do that on the Christmas corner. That's it. I'm not going to go out and buy 1,000 of them. But social proof is good. Now the rest of this stuff in here, and you can mix this stuff up in here, but the rest of it can be ads, okay? It can be ad placements, all right? And you guys are going to learn how to put ad placements in here. I'm going to show you a little bit about how to hook up a little Amazon stuff in it. This stuff doesn't have to be crazy, guys. I'm also going to show you some things like Pretty Links, which is a really, really great Pretty Link Lite, which is a perfect little, clean little optimized link to that particular product without all the googly garbage mixed in. They have a video with the plugin that comes with it that you can watch, and I'll show you that. So, you know, when it comes down to the theme and everything else and how it looks, you guys, you know, sometimes you don't even need this over here because the thing is like I said, I'm going to kick content into your head. Because within the content, you can sell your products and services. There's always little tiny things, little widget things that you can get, little plugins and stuff that actually, like in Genesis, has a promote box, and you can change this box from time to time, which means you can take some of the latest, greatest products or services within your niche, and you can actually throw it in here with a little explanation. You know, if you guys look on there, you'll always see like an author box. You guys notice that? There's always an author box. There's also going to be a promote box there, which is really, really good to use. It's just called Genesis Promote Box, and you can use that with anything, really. A lot of the Genesis plugins are absolutely free within WordPress. Sometimes they don't work very well with some themes out there, but try it out first on your theme, and if it works wonderful and it looks nice, go for it. Use it. This is a great way to sit there and maybe for a week at a time run a different promotion on some particular book or product or service or whatever it is. You can promote in here. Also, linking within the content to words is going to be great. Also to images. Images are always great. Always linking to images. That's absolutely a wonderful little SEO thing to do, is getting the alt text on there, but also getting a link in there. Maybe a little pretty link that goes right to that product. Getting an image of that product. You know, one of the things that I use out here, I paid about $25 for it, was called Snagit. And Snagit is very simple. It's really nice. I still use it today. I've been using it for about a year and a half, and I can go and steal basically any image off of any page that I want. But I'm very careful to do that. I don't take other people's stuff off their sites. But when it comes to Amazon, and maybe there's a product up there and I want to see an image of that product, I'm going to take that product image, I'm going to snag it for myself and save it. I'm going to name it, and then I'm going to go ahead and put that image in here and link that image to the product or service at Amazon. Little tiny things, and you're going to learn how to do some of this stuff inside of this training as well, so you don't have to go back to the free training so much and understand how to do the linking process and everything. We're going to show you that all in here. So basically, in a nutshell, guys, that's the themes. You know, that's the look of this thing. You know, it's very, very simple. There are ad spaces up here that you can use within a lot of themes. I suggest you do use them. There's little tiny things that you can actually use, little plugins like Image Widget. You know, Jetpack has their own Jetpack widget, Image Jetpack widget. These little things that you can use to put these nice little ads up in here. But the thing is remember this, guys, is that Google's looking at ads and ad placements that actually make sense to the overall theme and title and subject matter of this website. So you want to make sure that you understand that. Let's go to outsourcing real quick. And what do I mean by outsourcing? Basically, I'm talking about your affiliate sites, the places that you can affiliate with. Now remember, you guys are doing niche marketing or niche marketing or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to wet my lips here on coffee. I'm a huge coffee fan. Good idea for a niche there. Coffee sells well online, I'm not kidding. Almost as well as cigarettes. That is true, I'm not kidding. But the thing is, guys, is that when we're out here, there's some very big major players out here. And there always has been, and these guys will be around for a very long time. Number one, of course, everybody and their dog loves them, Amazon. The one downfall with Amazon, small percentage. Very small percentage. That is, takes a little effort there. However, I'll tell you this, I'm probably an Amazon man. I'll tell you that right now. I'm an Amazon man. Because if you can create good content, you can create that buzz, you can create that brand, you can create that brand trust to your website. Guys, it doesn't matter how small it is, because when you think about it, the internet is what? It's a numbers game. That's all it is. It's a numbers game. In my private training, I get in something like, 1,000 to 1,000 opt-ins every single month, but I only end up working with like 30, 40 people. That's really it. That's all it is. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I work with like 10% of the people. Because it's just a numbers game. And the thing is that you do want to go out there, and we're going to get in on this training as well, into just touching in on hot products and things like that, how to find some of those. But the thing is, guys, is that it does offer a small percentage. Another thing out here is, you've got eBay. eBay actually has one of these too, which is actually a bigger percentage. It's not huge by any means, but it's a bigger percentage, than Amazon. This would probably be my second place, which is something that I'm going to actually, pretty soon after I get done teaching you guys, I'm going to probably put some eBay stuff into christmascorner.co and use that. Let's make this number 2. I always do that. Number 3, I would say, I'm kind of betwixt on this one, but I'm going to go ahead and say click to sell. They offer actually a pretty good percentage rate on the different products. Now, it's going to be a little different on different products, but I think it's pretty good. Another one, gosh darn it, I keep doing that. That's so funny. Another one is going to be Commission Junction. Commission Junction actually also has kind of a smaller, kind of like Amazon has a smaller, for the most part. It's going to really differ, but also I'm going to tell you this right now. This one right here has a much more complicated, especially for you the beginner out there, has a much more complicated process of going in and getting links and doing all the work that you need to do. It's really a sit down for a couple hours, learn how Commission Junction works, and then get in there and start, using it. It has quite the little learning curve compared to any of the other ones that I'm putting on here. But it is very, very popular. It's very popular with tons of companies out there, from Baby Gap to Home Depot to whatever. The other one, guys, if you're in the niche affiliate marketing industry and you're looking at things like search engines and online marketing things and stuff like that, or little ebooks and stuff, ClickBank is always the way to go. ClickBank actually has a pretty huge commission per sale compared to anything out there. Although it's not my favorite, because some of the products in there are kind of, so, be real, look at the products first, look at the sales pages for them, take a look at how they are. If they're cheeseball in any way, you probably don't want to sit there and partner yourself with it or promote it in any way. But they do have the biggest, and it's a very easy learning curve as well as the rest of these, except for this one right here. Now remember, when you're doing niche marketing, whatever you guys want to call it, I like saying niche because it's just, I don't know. I just say that. You have to remember that there's companies out here that do it themselves. They actually have their own programs built inside. I'm working on one with a guy who does fishing stuff, and the thing is that Bass Pro, shop, Cabela's. We have, Home Depot, I believe, has another one. You have to remember, guys, that some of these companies, you can go out there and look, and all you do is scroll down the bottom of their website, and it says affiliate program, or, partnership programs. These little words right there basically means that, yes, we have an affiliate program just for you. And the thing is that this stuff right here can really get in there and really be niche specific to your site, which is much better on the SEO than anything else, than going out and just loading up ClickBank all over your site. It's true. So what I do is I partner myself with places like, Home Depot plus Amazon plus, eBay. Okay, and that's pretty much what I would do. Let's say that I'm in the, gardening niche. Then I would go to the Home Depot, I'd partner with them, and then I would partner with eBay and Amazon. That's what I would do, so that I have kind of a multi-affiliate connection, which is really going to increase the different products and services that I can actually promote. That way I can come up with more content, and the more content I create, the more rankings I have out there, the more traffic I get, the more money I make. That's just the way that is. That is just how it works. So when it comes down to it, guys, I always suggest, going out there, finding about 2 to 4 different affiliate marketing companies, partnering with those. At least one of these right here should be something like Bass Pro Shop, Home Depot, Cabela's, something like that. It should be something niche specific to your industry. And guys, there is everything under the sun out here, from cigarette companies to coffee companies to dance companies to music to everything, okay? So just make sure that you go out there and at least partner with one of those, period. Another one that I almost forgot to tell you about that's one of my favorites, let me tell you real quick, is ShareSale. I think it's S-A-L-E. ShareSale. That's actually a really good place. Now, it does come with a little learning curve, but I'll tell you what, commissions are much bigger. As a matter of fact, I'm clicking on a check this week for $200. $200 isn't bad, and I'm just selling some themes out there and some other different little SEO things, but I'm also going to be doing some Christmas stuff on there from ShareSale itself. Problem is that ShareSale, some of the Christmas companies that I saw out there, some of their ads were pretty cheeseball. Yeah, if you look around in my market, it's like my website is actually pretty compared to most. A lot of them are just full of just stuff. So I'm going to get out there, get ranked well, and start really pushing it. But I like ShareSale. ShareSale is a great little place, and they actually have, they're kind of like, when it comes to commissions, more like ClickBank than anything. I haven't seen anything less than really 10 to 12% on the sale. As a matter of fact, I'm getting 50% on some things. So that's pretty awesome compared to when you're on Amazon, where it's like 1 to 3%. If I'm only making $3 on a $100 sale, that's, kind of, might have to sell a lot of them. But I'll try. I'll try nonetheless. And that's the biggest thing here, guys, is that most people doing this, they don't stick around long enough. And when you don't stick around long enough, you're dead in the water. Period. Anyways, let's go ahead, guys. On the next training, we're going to start going over some of the sales funnels. Okay? We're going to start talking sales funnels. We're going to start talking content creation and how to get them into these sales funnels. So to really start focusing on what really makes money here, content. Because content is currency. Content is the king of the internet. Anyways, thank you guys very much again, and no matter what, God bless.